My name's Farhana, and it is my pleasure to welcome our guest today, Abbi Jama, founder of Jama Face Beauty. Thank you for spending some time with us today, Abbi. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
My pleasure. Can't wait.
Can you tell us a little bit about the origins of Jama Face Beauty? What led you down this path?
Jama Face is my last name. And I just love how makeup makes us feel as a woman. And I started because I was not allowed to wear makeup at a young age. So it took me a long time to be able to wear makeup. I would think I was over 18 years old, finished high school. I was able to wear makeup. And my mom was very strict kind of mentality. And I started doing in high school plays. And I felt like a character because I don't have tattoos or anything. So makeup made me feel a different character, a different personality, a different person. And I was a very shy young age. So I started the love of makeup at that age without being able to wear it. And when I finished high school, I just loved working freelance in retail. And I just fell in love with the whole behind the scene feeling of woman, just a normal everyday woman. A small lipstick can change their mood. So that made me, and for me, every day I can be someone else. I can wear a red lipstick today and feel fierce, and tomorrow I can wear an orange and a blue color or black. It's just, I feel makeup to me is just how we feel from day by day, and we can change it.
I love this. I noticed on your website that, in the About Us section, you actually touch on your inspiration to help both men and women feel good. And that spoke to me about you and your feelings about inclusivity. And I thought that was unique from a makeup artist, a beauty specialist. And I wanted to touch on that a little bit because you started to talk about how people feel and living their best life. I'd love to hear more about what you want people who use your products to take away, how you want them to feel.
The one thing that I always say to people that even I remind myself every day is that we are all beautiful and unique in our own way. And I think to me is to appreciate the uniqueness that we have. With the social media, with the world we're living in today, it's easy to forget that we all have to be in the same way, the standard of everybody else on social media. To me, is to accept who we are. My makeup is just to enhance whatever you have already. So we all are unique. It's just to enhance that feeling of, okay, I'm different, but I'm still beautiful. To me, that's the main thing my message is in life, is that my brand is to enhance what you already have. It's not to make you more beautiful. It's not taking away anything from you. It's just to make you more than who you are. And I think to me, lipstick makes me feel so happy when I wear a lipstick. It just, because I'm such a mom every day, when I wear a lipstick, I'm like, okay, I'm fierce now. I'm a different person. So I think that's my main message, is that men and women, to me, is just to be who you are and true to yourself at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And, as a mom, I can tell you that just putting on something as simple as a little splash of color helps me go from exhausted and destroyed to feeling like I can go out and face the world with a little bit more of a presence. So yeah, thank you. That actually speaks, I think, very clearly to a lot of our audience. Now, how long have you had Jama Face Beauty up in operation?
5 years, but a serious pushing and very committed and full time the past 2.5 years. Nonstop, loving it. And I gave up everything else that in the side I was doing and just concentrating on my makeup line right now.
Well, that's a really big step to take, to walk away from whatever was paying your bills before in order to take a chance on something that you really believe in. What was your motivation? What made you say, this is the time, I'm going to take this challenge on, I'm going to develop this business, I'm going to see how much I can build my brand? What drove you to this?
Few things. The first thing was that I have a 13-year-old kid, a boy, who I always preach to him that he has to follow his dreams and goal. And I couldn't preach to him every day without me pursuing 100% my passion. And I think I felt in a hypocrite to do that, because how can I push him to do tell him to do what he needs to be done to do for himself that I couldn't even do it for myself. Yes, I need to provide for my children, but it was something that was just like, you know what, this is the time for me. And then just before COVID hit, I was really starting to work 100% on the business, and the COVID hit and the whole world changed. I think sitting home with my kids over 18 months of just my life perspective, it was time. And I think a lot of mothers, a lot of people after COVID, we had this time to really evaluate our life, what is priorities and what is not. And to me, spending more time with my children and more quality of life with them was more important than anything else. And that was the first time I got to know my kids, because I have two boys. And because before I had my makeup and I have my other job and soccer, basketball, running. And I never had time to really get to know them. And I finally started cooking with them again. And it was very, I know it was a bad time, but it was really a good thing for my family that it happened, because it just slowed me down and just perspective of my life. And I love helping women. I've been helped by amazing women through my years. So it was time for me to just take a leap of faith, and it's been great so far.
I love that. And you know what? You're right. I hear this story. I know I feel it as well, that, COVID, the pandemic, being at home, it gave me perspective when it came to my family as well, and what's really important. But, you started a business right before the world altogether locked down. What did you learn as a business owner through this pandemic that you feel you'd love to share with our audience?
Not giving up. I feel people is a cliche thing, but I truly believe in God, and nothing in this world, and life is not easy. I will be the first person to say that. But I feel if God put the seed in your heart, in your soul about something, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm not saving the world with my lipstick and my brand, but to put that seed in my passion, what I'm good at, and to bring to the world, we have to pursue that. And to me, that's what I learned, because it was the hardest thing. Who wants to wear a lipstick? We have to wear a mask. And for me, it was a lot of things. I'm a very honest person. So I was like, really, this is what you're going to do? And I couldn't just, it came to me every day. It came to me through a night. It came to me. So yes, I'm doing a lipstick line, but my brand is more than just a lipstick brand. I'm going to introduce more products soon. So to me, that's what I learned. If the seed is in your heart, just don't give up easily, because obstacles will be there, but not giving up. That's where I learned really at this COVID time.
That's a great lesson. Perseverance, hard work, they can take you through anything.
Yep.
And the company is clearly an example of that. Now, you touched on how you're looking to bring on new products. What can we expect to see over the next 3 to 5 years from Jama Face Beauty? Where would you like to evolve your business to?
Skincare. I'm working on skincare. To me, having a background on esthetician, I study skin, and my age, to me, I love makeup. Makeup is great, but makeup, I don't like covering our skin. And I think my age now, being in my 40s, is just helping. Skincare is the key for me. Sunscreen and just skincare. So to me, the next 5 years will be 100% skincare, from basic how to remove your makeup to cream to eye cream and just the whole 9 yard. But the next few months, it will be eyeshadows. It's going to be bronzers. I'm going to have a few things, and I already have lip liners and things like that in my makeup brand. But skincare will be the main thing to me that I'm working on it.
One thing I really love about your business is your approach to diversity, being able to offer solutions for users, I'm going to call it people of all backgrounds, all different races, colorings, complexions. Would we expect to see that your skincare line will also take on such levels of diversity?
100%. One of the things I learned, and a lot of the young people will not know this, maybe, but in my time, going to a makeup brand, we didn't have that many options that we do have today. And it was fun for me. And I didn't look at that time. It was like something bad because my brain didn't go that far as a young age, but I had to buy 2, 3 foundations to mix it to have my complexion. So that was the seed started, I think, back when that's when it started for me. But yes, to me, living in this country, we're living in Canada, meeting all my friends, there's no one race in my friendship. We're all from different part of the world. So it's going to represent, I think, my environment. It's going to represent my country in Canada. And it's not going to be just skincare because I'm going to put it there. It's going to be foundations coming soon too. That's one thing I've been working on. But yes, it's going to be for a different race, different age, because I'm in my 40s and we don't target a lot mature women. And I think we don't think that mature women buy products. We think we're done after a certain age. And I'm living my best life right now. I know myself more than I knew 10 years ago. And it's just been a great time to do what I'm doing right now. It's challenges, but incredible women around me, and the world is ready for all of us to shine.
Absolutely. On behalf of middle-aged women of color everywhere, thank you for hearing that we actually do need and want solutions that work for us. Yeah. So, as another woman in her 40s, I will tell you, thank you. I can't wait. It's so nice. I can't wait to try your products personally, because lipstick and finding colors that actually work on my skin has been my battle. And probably the reason I wear very little makeup is because I can never find colors that I like on my skin. So thank you for hearing that. I really genuinely appreciate it. And on behalf of our entire femme audience, I'm going to thank you. If you were going to give some advice to any of our viewing audience about starting a beauty brand, specifically a beauty brand,
don't listen to other people fear on you. The things I learned in life is that not letting anybody, their own fear projected to you. That's one thing. And the other thing will be patience and hard work, and make your research. Don't just keep it to yourself and have your research done, because it's a big business. There's a lot of options, and know what your niche is. What are you looking for? I think that's the main thing I will go for, is finding your niche, which brand you want to do, or the comparison of other brands, and find within yourself what you want to fix or what you want to correct. Because I feel, to me, I didn't start having a brand just for fun, because I was looking for something to satisfy my life, my way of life, the way I like to be. So find something that you passionate on the makeup brand, because beauty is so big, it's so huge, it could be so many different ways, and make your research and not giving up.
That is great advice. Not giving up is a big one. And the fact that you are thriving even after a pandemic, when your business was brand new, right before it, it's very inspirational. You give a lot of motivation to our audience. Tell me a little bit about your support system. What helps you get through all of your challenging times?
God, first, God. I talk to God like he's beside me constantly, where I'm talking to God. I have the most amazing family. I have the most amazing mother, most amazing dad. Without them, I will not be able to be here talking to you, because they're babysitting the kids right now. So I think, to me, it's having the most amazing parents and family supporting. And I had, over the years, amazing women. And I felt, in my age right now that I'm in my time, being comfortable to talk about my struggle and where I am. And I think talking about my struggle and my needs of asking for help, there's a village of amazing people around me, men and women. And for me to be able to ask for help, it took a long time. And that doesn't mean we're weak. It just need that we just need some help sometime. And I think that I'm overwhelmed. Like, I will cry thinking about it, but I have the most amazing village, and I cannot complain.
That is the best gift, is having incredible people around you. I'm very happy to hear that you are that fortunate. I think it gives a good Message to our viewers as well. Surround yourself with people who will lift you up and inspire you to do better and stand behind you through all of your dreams. It's a beautiful story.
Yep.
So when you're stressed and you get overwhelmed and the world just feels like it is going a million miles an hour, what do you do to take care of Abbi?
Something I learned, COVID time made me learn, because it was the first time I think we kind of paused the running around of our life, is to take time away from my children. And what I mean by that, again, I was working, and then COVID hit. I was always with my kids. And it's okay to have a moment to say, you know what, this is mommy time. I need to breathe. I need to walk. So I start walking since COVID. One thing I do now is, I never had the privilege, the time to do it before. Now I just put my leggings and my running shoes on, and it's like, mommy needs to walk. And I just start walking for half an hour, whatever time I need. And that's the time that I just feel me, myself, and I, without being a mom, just me, myself, and I, and God. And that's the best since COVID gift I give myself, is to just give myself that time to walk.
That's incredible. And you know what? I think a lot of people are doing that because gyms have been closed. I'm hearing a lot more exploring outdoors, whether it's walking, hiking, running, biking. You're right. It's a great way to regroup and take care of yourself. It's really, really important. I really appreciate all of your time and how candid and open you've been with us and our audience. I believe that you will inspire so many. And I am personally genuinely looking forward to following your journey as you continue to evolve Jama Face Beauty. Thank you, Abbi, for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. God bless.
It has been such a pleasure. To all of you out there in our FemTV audience, join us for our next episode. And until then, take good care.